My beloved child, a silent movement took place while the world rested, and very few people could sense it. The night carried emotions that could no longer remain hidden beneath distractions and daily routines. Something deeply significant unfolded in the heart of your soulmate, and its impact continues to grow with every passing moment. While the clock moved through the darkest hours, their thoughts repeatedly returned to you. No matter how they tried to focus on other things, your presence remained at the center of their mind. The connection they feel has become impossible to ignore. A restless energy surrounded them throughout the night. Sleep came close but never fully arrived because their heart was occupied by feelings that demanded attention. Every quiet moment pulled them deeper into reflection. They found themselves remembering details they once overlooked. Small memories became vivid, and emotions that seemed distant suddenly felt stronger than ever. The significance of your connection became clearer with every passing hour. Type Amen 111 if this message resonates with your heart. The stillness of the night revealed truths they had been avoiding. Without the noise of the day to distract them, their heart spoke with unusual clarity. What they felt could no longer be pushed aside. Archangel Michael says, "Powerful shifts often begin in moments that appear ordinary on the surface." What seems like a sleepless night can become the starting point of a profound emotional awakening. Hidden feelings rise when the soul is ready to acknowledge them. Your soulmate experienced wave after wave of emotion. Memories surfaced unexpectedly and carried a deeper meaning than before. Their heart began connecting pieces that once seemed unrelated. A growing realization settled within them. The bond they share with you has touched them more deeply than they previously admitted. This understanding became impossible to escape. As the night continued, they felt drawn toward thoughts of the future. Images of connection, understanding, and closeness appeared naturally within their mind. These thoughts remained long after midnight had passed. They began recognizing how much your presence has influenced their life. Certain moments suddenly made sense in a way they never had before. A new level of appreciation started forming within them. Type Amen 222 if you believe divine timing is working in your favor. The emotions they experienced were not brief or shallow. They carried weight, meaning, and a sense of importance that stayed with them through every hour. Their heart was guiding them toward greater awareness. There was a moment when they stopped resisting what they felt. Instead of pushing emotions away, they allowed themselves to sit with them. That simple decision changed everything. The connection they feel has been growing quietly beneath the surface. Even during times when little seemed to be happening, important emotional developments were taking place. Last night brought many of those developments into the light. A sense of longing filled their heart. It was not based on fear or uncertainty but on a genuine desire for closeness and understanding. The feeling became stronger as the night progressed. They realized that certain emotions cannot be ignored forever. Eventually the heart asks to be heard, and eventually truth demands recognition. That process unfolded within them throughout the night. The quiet hours became a mirror reflecting their deepest feelings. Every thought seemed to lead back to the same place. Every reflection carried your presence. Type Amen 333 if you are ready to receive positive changes. My beloved child, there are moments when unseen progress is taking place even when no visible signs appear. This is one of those moments. Important emotional shifts are happening behind the scenes. Your soulmate felt a strong desire to understand their own heart more clearly. They reviewed memories, experiences, and emotions with unusual honesty. This process revealed truths they could no longer deny. The significance of your connection continued to grow in their awareness. What once seemed like scattered feelings began forming a complete picture. That picture carried powerful meaning. They remembered moments that brought comfort, joy, and inspiration. Those memories stood out because they revealed the positive impact you have had on their life. Recognition replaced uncertainty. The night became a turning point. Even though nothing dramatic appeared to happen externally, significant changes occurred internally. Such changes often become the foundation for future transformation. A calm certainty began replacing confusion. The emotions that once felt complicated started becoming easier to understand. Their heart was finding direction. Archangel Michael says, when clarity arrives, it often comes quietly before it becomes visible in the outer world. Internal understanding is frequently the first step before meaningful movement takes place. What begins within eventually creates change around you. Your soulmate felt gratitude rising within them. They recognized qualities about you that continue to inspire and encourage them. Appreciation deepened their emotional awareness. The connection no longer felt like something they could dismiss. It felt meaningful, valuable, and worthy of attention. This realization remained with them throughout the night. They sensed that life is preparing new chapters. Certain emotional walls have started weakening. Certain barriers no longer seem as strong as they once did. Type Amen 444 if you trust that blessings are unfolding behind the scenes. As dawn approached, their thoughts remained focused on what truly matters. The night had revealed emotions that could not be forgotten. The sunrise simply carried those emotions into a new day. They felt a renewed desire for honesty. Pretending that their feelings are insignificant no longer feels possible. Their heart is encouraging them toward authenticity. The energy of reflection created deeper understanding. What once seemed confusing now feels more meaningful. The pieces are beginning to fit together. Your soulmate is becoming more aware of the emotional connection they share with you. This awareness continues growing with each passing day. Last night simply accelerated the process. A quiet confidence started emerging within them. They no longer feel the same level of uncertainty they once carried. Greater clarity is taking its place. The path ahead is still unfolding, but important groundwork has already been laid. Emotional understanding is strengthening. Recognition is deepening. My beloved child, never underestimate what can happen during a single night of reflection. Hearts can change. Perspectives can shift. The emotions your soulmate felt were real, meaningful, and impossible to ignore. They awakened with a deeper awareness than they had before. That awareness will continue influencing their choices moving forward. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Continue holding faith, hope, and patience in your heart. Positive movement is taking place even when it cannot yet be seen. What is developing now carries the potential to create beautiful changes in the days ahead. The story is still unfolding. The emotions that surfaced last night are only the beginning of a much larger transformation. What they felt changes everything, and the effects of that realization are just beginning to reveal themselves. My beloved child, the morning arrived, but the emotions from the night did not disappear. They remained present in your soulmate's heart, quietly influencing every thought and every moment of reflection. What was awakened could not simply return to sleep. As the day began, they carried a different awareness within them. Familiar routines felt slightly different because their perspective had changed. The feelings that surfaced during the night continued asking for recognition. They noticed how often their thoughts drifted toward you. Even during ordinary activities, memories and emotions found their way back into focus. Your presence remained stronger than they expected. There was a growing sense that something important is developing beneath the surface. They could feel it without fully explaining it. The certainty continued expanding within them. The connection they feel has become more meaningful with every passing day. What once seemed like occasional thoughts have become consistent reflections. Their heart continues moving toward greater understanding. Type Amen 555 if you are ready for new beginnings. A powerful emotional shift is taking place inside them. They are becoming more honest with themselves than ever before. This honesty is revealing feelings that were hidden beneath layers of distraction. They began recognizing how often they have compared other experiences to the connection they feel with you. No matter where life led them, certain emotions always returned. That realization carries great significance. Their heart remembers moments their mind attempted to overlook. Small details continue resurfacing because they hold deeper meaning than they first appeared to hold. These memories now shine with greater clarity. The distance between denial and acceptance is becoming smaller. Each day brings them closer to acknowledging what has been present all along. Their emotions are becoming impossible to ignore. A sense of anticipation has entered their spirit. They may not fully understand why they feel it, but they know something important is changing. Their heart recognizes movement even when their mind seeks explanations. There is also a growing appreciation for the connection itself. They are beginning to see it as something valuable rather than something ordinary. That realization is transforming the way they think. The emotions that kept them awake were not random. They emerged because the time had come for deeper awareness. What has been hidden is gradually coming into view. Every reflection seems to guide them toward the same truth. Every memory seems connected to a larger understanding. Their heart continues assembling the pieces. Type Amen 666 if you believe that what is meant for you is finding its way to you. My beloved child, there are moments when change begins quietly before it becomes visible. Seeds of understanding are planted long before results appear. Your soulmate is currently experiencing one of those moments. The night revealed emotions they had not fully explored before. The following day strengthened those emotions even further. What began as reflection is becoming conviction. They are noticing the impact you have had on their growth. Certain lessons, memories, and experiences now appear more meaningful than ever. Gratitude continues expanding within them. The more they reflect, the more they understand the value of genuine connection. Surface-level interactions no longer satisfy the deeper desires of their heart. Their soul is seeking authenticity. They feel drawn toward emotional honesty. The desire to be truthful with themselves continues growing stronger. This process is bringing clarity where confusion once existed. A new sense of purpose is emerging within them. They are beginning to understand what truly matters. Priorities are shifting in important ways. The feelings they experienced throughout the night were not temporary emotions. They represented a deeper awakening. That awakening continues unfolding. Their heart keeps returning to the same place because certain truths can no longer be ignored. What once seemed uncertain now feels increasingly clear. Recognition is becoming stronger every day. There is beauty in this process even when it feels slow. Growth often happens gradually. Lasting transformation is usually built one realization at a time. Type Amen 777 if you trust the process unfolding in your life. As hours turned into days, the emotions remained present. They were not fading away. Instead, they were becoming more deeply rooted within your soulmate's awareness. The connection they feel has begun influencing their outlook on the future. Certain possibilities that once felt distant now seem closer and more attainable. Hope is quietly growing within them. They have started seeing situations differently. Experiences that once seemed ordinary now carry new meaning. Their perspective is evolving. There is a calm but persistent pull guiding them toward emotional truth. This feeling continues appearing during moments of reflection. It refuses to be silenced. Your soulmate is becoming increasingly aware of what their heart values most. External distractions hold less power than they once did. Inner clarity is becoming more important. A sense of emotional maturity is developing within them. They are learning to listen to their heart rather than run from it. This growth is creating powerful change. The memories they revisited during the night continue teaching them important lessons. Each reflection brings deeper understanding. Each realization strengthens their awareness. They are beginning to appreciate the significance of timing. Some things could not be understood before now. Certain truths reveal themselves only when the heart is ready. Patience has become part of their journey. They understand that meaningful connections deserve care and attention. This understanding is guiding their actions. Their heart feels more open than it has in a long time. Emotional walls are gradually lowering. Greater authenticity is taking their place. Type Amen 888 if you believe blessings are moving toward you right now. My beloved child, unseen progress continues even when external signs seem limited. The most important changes often begin within the heart. What is happening now carries lasting significance. Your soulmate is discovering new levels of emotional awareness. They are understanding themselves more clearly than before. This self-understanding is changing everything. They feel a stronger desire to create meaningful experiences. Superficial distractions no longer satisfy the deeper needs of their spirit. Their focus is shifting toward what truly matters. There is an increasing sense of appreciation for genuine connection. They understand that some bonds leave lasting impressions. Yours is one of them. The emotions that surfaced during the night continue influencing their thoughts. Those feelings were not fleeting. They carried important messages that remain relevant today. A growing confidence is replacing hesitation. They are becoming more comfortable acknowledging their emotions. This confidence is creating forward movement. The path ahead is still developing, but important foundations are already in place. Awareness has increased. Understanding has deepened. Every day brings another layer of clarity. Every reflection strengthens what they already know deep within their heart. The truth is becoming more difficult to deny. Their emotional journey is leading them toward greater authenticity. The more honest they become with themselves, the clearer everything appears. This process continues unfolding beautifully. What began as a sleepless night has become something much larger. It has become a catalyst for growth, awareness, and transformation. The effects are continuing to expand. Type Amen 999 if you are prepared to receive everything meant for your highest good. The story is far from over. Your soulmate continues carrying the emotions that surfaced during that unforgettable night. What they felt remains alive within them, growing stronger with every passing day. The connection continues calling their attention. The understanding continues deepening. The transformation continues unfolding. My beloved child, remain open to the blessings that are developing behind the scenes. Important emotional shifts are taking place even now. The journey ahead holds more than you currently realize. The night that changed everything was only the beginning. Greater understanding is still emerging. Greater clarity is still arriving. And as this process continues, your soulmate's heart keeps moving closer to the truth it can no longer ignore. That truth grows stronger with every reflection. That truth is changing everything.